some more.
There is a old-fashioned show that I really like. Back in my day, I watched it all the time, every Saturday morning. Never missed an episode. Then came another season, then it got rebooted. And I instantly hated it. That show was called Teen Titans. Now I'm here to talk about Ben 10. Good old Ben 10. Watch with the power to transform into many species of alien supernatural beings. It's pretty damn cool. And then that got rebooted too. We don't talk about that in this video though. What we are going to talk about is the original and Omniverse of 10 Ben 10 aliens I really like. Granted, I probably don't remember every single alien species, but names and abilities I definitely know. So without further ado, here is the top 10 Ben 10 aliens that I really like. Warning! This is Opinion Town right here. My opinion. If you don't like these aliens, that's okay. Now without further ado, it's hero time. Coming in at number 10, we have Upgrade. I believe the species was a galvanic mechamorph. Could be wrong with that. But this species was very interesting, and it lived on the moon on the creator's planet of the Omnitrix. Now, Ben first got this alien back in Season 1. And this alien's special ability is to meld with any type of technology and basically make it better. Also, Cyclops laser. So that's kind of cool. Also, not totally proud that in the new Ben 10 reboot they made him purple. Granted, I love purple. But still, I find that this is way cooler. Also, Upgrade was always a favorite of mine because he not only looked cool and his abilities were cool, but Upgrade was actually my first ever Ben 10 action figure. So moving on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have Accelerate. Also from Season 1 of Ben 10, we have his go-to speedster. Now, granted, in Alien Force or Ultimate Alien, no, it was definitely Ultimate Alien, that he got another speedster alien called Fast Track. Now, granted, the Ben 10 website does say that Fast Track is technically faster. I care to disagree because this alien's feet are literally wheels. Have you ever tried to outrun a car? I don't think so. I don't care if you're the goddamn Flash. Give him a pair of Heelys and I'm betting you he can move faster. Without even fucking trying. Also, the little helmet thing he does where he folds his helmet to where his face looks like a motorcycle helmet is pretty damn cool. And I just love how this alien spells his name. XLR, the number 8. Very creative, man of action. Very creative. Moving on to number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have Artiguana. Technically being shown in Season 1, Artiguana was introduced to Ben when Ben met his future self, Ben 10,000. Which, I honestly want a series on that. There's so many alterations of Ben 10,000. I want them to pick one, use all 4, or make a totally different one. Like Ben 10,000, the idea is just cool. And speaking of cool, this guy's abilities is basically shooting a ice blast out of its mouth. It's also very good at climbing on walls, like some type of reptile. I find this alien pretty damn awesome, and I just love how he talks in every season. Going to number 7. Coming in at number 7, we have Spider Monkey. Now, I love how this alien is literally a half spider, half monkey. Has great agility, pretty decent speed, shoots webs from its tail, has great eyesight, and look at those arms, man. Like, that's just freaking awesome. Now, granted, when Ultimate Alien came around and it got an ultimate form, I wasn't too pleased with what its ultimate looked like. It was basically just a gorilla with 4 eyes and spider legs. But when Omniverse came around and it showed Albedo turning into that form again, it showed a gorilla with 6 arms, which I like that version way, way better. Now, Spider Monkey was first introduced when Alien Force, or in my guessing, season 2 came out. So, yeah. He was one of the, I don't want to say later aliens, but one of the medium aliens. It was definitely one of the aliens I was waiting for it to be released on the show. Moving on to number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have Jet Ray. I love this type of alien. It flies super fast, it flies underwater super fast, and it can shoot eyes. It can shoot lasers out of its eyes and its tail. Now, I'm a little upset that Omniverse never ever showed Jet Ray. Like, it showed almost every alien Ben owned but Jet Ray. It never ever showed Jet Ray, and I was a little upset about that. But that's okay. Jet Ray still is one of my favorite aliens. It was super duper cool when they showed him in Alien Force as well. Moving on to number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Ben Mummy. What was that? They changed his name? What is it? Snarrow? I get it, because he's a mummy and he ensnares that's terrible. Anyway, so, yeah, number 5 is going to Snarrow, technically first introduced during Season 1 of Ben 10, where Ben, back-to-back, fought an alien werewolf, an alien mummy, and an alien Frankenstein, all being minions of Ghost Freak who escaped his watch, long story. But when Ben captured the DNA of the mummy and automatically didn't transform into him, it was kind of funny, kind of sad. But then, episodes later, while he was about to face the alien Frankenstein, but ended up fighting the wolf first, he turned into Snarrow. Kind of was confused on how his powers worked. But later on, in Omniverse, it gave him this look, and I honestly like this look way better. So, as far as powers go, he's super flexible, can control his bandages in any format, even can turn into just a pile of bandages and can float and stretch around for different types of lengths. Kind of like Spider-Man's webbing, or Spider Monkey's webbing. Moving on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have Wrath. Let me tell you something about Wrath! He has very, very bad anger management issues. The Apoplexian alien race is super damn cool, and I always find every time that when Ben turns into Wrath, it's just funny as hell, because his first instinct is to roast either his friends, his enemy, even the Omnitrix. I think even once he roast himself. It's very humorous. But at most, his abilities are just strength, great agility, and he has sharp, one Wolverine claw on his fist, which is pretty damn cool in my opinion. I just love how he talks and how every time he transforms, he's like, let me tell you something, and all that. It's pretty humorous. I believe he was introduced either late Alien Force or during the beginning of Ultimate Alien in Season 3. Anyway, moving on to number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have Blocks. Literally spelled BLOXX. I love that. I also love how it's kind of like a gorilla-shaped alien. I find that funny, and I also find it funny how Ben has an alien made of Legos. This alien can basically build anything it wants to out of its body. It is super, super cool, and it was first shown in Omniverse. Let me tell you, you may have an alien that can create forest fires, have the strength to lift 10,000 tons, but there is no greater power than the death of Legos. I dare people to step on me when I turn into this alien. Moving on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have Feedback. Technically was shown in Omniverse, however, Omniverse made it to where in the late summer, where summer vacation was slowly ending, Ben turned into this new alien, and he slowly became his favorite. He used him all the time, however, he lost it. Years later, Ben finally regained feedback back, that's fun to say, and used him quite a bit. Now, Feedback has the ability to control electricity through absorbing it and dishing it out on its own with a bigger scale of power. He's also able to do this with other projectile weapons and energy, which I find is super cool. I also find it super cool how he kind of sounds like my Uncle Matt, like, "Yo, what's up, dude? Let's totally beat up the bad guys and stuff." I mean, of course, my Uncle Matt has like a more deeper tone, but I find he has the same attitude, which is great. Which, Uncle Matt, if you're watching, hi. Moving on to number 1. Coming in at number 1, and my absolute favorite Ben 10 alien is Ripjaws, first shown in Season 1 of Ben 10. Now, Ben may have aliens that can be the size of skyscrapers, and have aliens that can bend metal with their mind, and have aliens that control time and space, and warp reality with a mere thought, but my favorite personal alien is Ripjaws. Now, Ripjaws' abilities consist of breathing underwater, is in need of breathing water every couple of minutes, has a great jaw strength to bend steel and to hold objects in its wide-ass mouth. It can turn its feet into a tail to swim faster, and it has sharp claws as well. Now, I don't know about y'all, but every time I saw Ben turn into Ripjaws, it was an awesome animation. I love the sound of his voice. He sounded super damn cool. And then that one episode where he fused with Heat Blast, which was ironic and dumb at the same time, I found that he looked really, really cool. Having fire powers, but he was a fish. Yeah. Also, one of my favorite episodes is episode 4 where he fights the fucking Kraken and he's beating the shit out of these freaking poachers. And it is such a badass fight that makes me miss Ben 10 so much. And that is why Ripjaws is my favorite Ben 10 alien. Now, if you may have noticed, I am not wearing my Ben 10 shirt. Timer ran out. You'd get the reference if you watched the show. Now, if you may have noticed, I haven't listed any Ultimate Aliens or Eon and Nanomac. And while I do kind of like these two, Eon was first shown in the first ever Ben 10 live action movie, and that's it. And Nanomac, while first introduced in the second live-action Ben 10 movie, and has been shown sort of here and there, I kind of felt like he was in the same group as Eon, so I didn't count him at all. And any Ultimate Aliens, I know there's a lot of cool ones, and my favorite is Ultimate Wildmutt, just because he talks, and Wildmutt doesn't. Yeah, so these were just the basic aliens that Ben has ever turned into. So what do you think of my list? Make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Always helps the channel. And let me know some aliens you like or dislike. Were these aliens that you liked or disliked? Let me know in the comment section below. We can have a conversation. Whatever. Just, sure. Send me some Ben 10 fan art if you want to. If you have your own type of aliens, which I might do later in the future. You never know. Anyway, make sure you like, favorite, comment, subscribe. I already said that. And without further ado, my fellow hunters and huntresses of the Ghost Animation, stay ghastly. Gotta catch 'em all.